Ooh, you want to see how I did this look, girl, guy, babe, gender non-conforming you? You know, stay tuned and get ready because I'm gonna show you. And welcome to my channel. Use your goddamn sunscreen. I shouldn't have to tell you this anymore. Like, if you're not using sunscreen, what are you doing? What are you doing? If you can't go to Bella Noche's, then where can you go? Stop not using your damn sunscreen. And use it generously. So I'm doing a makeup look today, inspired by Valentine's Day, because it's around the corner, you know. And you don't need a bae to celebrate. You can celebrate with your friends, your family, your cousins, your auntie, your nephew. I really wanted to do a makeup look and get into the pinks and the color. I really wanted to use this palette. Let's see if there's a pink in there I could use. Oh, there's a pink in there, bitch. All right, so I'm gonna take these two colors. We are using Juvia's Place, and it's called the Warrior. And I'm gonna use these two colors as my Valentine's Day base for my eyes. And I'm geeked. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it started. Let's get it. Stay tuned, babies. Stay tuned, babies. Valentine's Day makeup loading. Oh, and if you haven't yet, this is why I never do, this is why I always do voiceovers, because my background is so loud. But if you haven't yet, like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you so much for tuning I'm trying not to curse. Thank you so much for tuning in. Period. And I hope you enjoy the look. It's about to be a look, boo. Okay, so we're gonna start by brushing out these brows. They are going to allow my brows to look fleeky as hell. They are going to be the basis for me to start adding that pencil in. And what I like to do when I do my brows is I basically fill them in and then brush them out, fill them in, then brush them out, and basically until I get the desired look that I want. That's what I'm doing, back and forth. And then I'm going to carve out my eyebrow shape using this CoverGirl concealer, and it's gonna make my brows look real clean and real sexy, because right now it's looking real bleh. Normally I really like taking a darker concealer and layering that on top, and then placing the lightest concealer on the bottom of my eyebrow. But today I'm just going to use both, use the same concealer for both, because I'm not really applying any foundation to my face. So I kind of want my brows to pop more than normally, and I want them to be a little bit less subtle. But then again, my brows are always really subtle, so like, yeah. And then my computer hit my face and I kept it in the clip, because that's really my life. Like, that's what happens. And then I'm going to conceal my eyes, one, to make sure my eyeshadow actually stays put, and then two, to brighten up my eyelids in general. Layer that first pink eyeshadow that I'm going to basically use as a first layer. And since I wanted the first eyeshadow to be quite almost like really light and transparent, I made sure to use the concealer versus using a really white eyelid primer. And for most of the look, I'm using a brush or my fingers, just to basically spread that eyeshadow around. So this is NYX primer that I'm going to take and apply to the space closest to my eyelash line so that I can pack on the second pink that I'm going to apply to this look. This look is quite easy to me, as long as you're packing that color on the way. That's the one problem, is that you have to pack on the color, but other than that, like, it's quite easy. You don't really use that much to achieve the look. So I likes that. And then now I'm just going to take that brush and basically just smooth out the harsh lines. I don't really want the white to stop so abruptly. I want it to be able to blend really well before I start adding that pink, that extra pink on top. So that was the next step. So going to then start packing on the pink. This primer is pretty pigmented, but I will say that it did take me some time to really get the color that I wanted the desired color that I wanted to really pop. So I had to just keep using my fingers to pack on that color from the palette. And I'm using the third color in the second row. I love that as the video goes on, you just see my edges start to betray me and lift. Like, them edges is going by all video. So basically, I'm now gonna take that same color that I was blending out before, this really pink, and I'm going to like carve out that color so I can basically make the eye look a bit more sexy. Because if I don't carve it out, it's going to be kind of muted, and I kind of just want the pink to stand out. And then I'm also giving myself a guideline, because then I'm going to take the Q-tips and clean around the eye, and you'll see that soon. But so I'm just basically creating the shape that I kind of want the eye to look like before I clean it up. So now all I'm going to do is follow around the dark eyeshadow and clean up all of that eyeshadow that is left that's really transparent. So once you finish carving out the eye shape and deleting the rest of that mascara, that eyeshadow that we're not using anymore with the cotton swabs, you are going to then apply your concealer and all that other good jazz. This is a no foundation look, and because my skin has been acting up and I have not been drinking as much water as I should, so I'm not wearing any foundation until I get that down packed. So once we finish carving out that look with the cotton swabs, which is why I really love cotton swabs, we're going to move on to the concealer. And honestly, my skin has been acting all the way up, so I am not wearing any foundation, but this is where you would apply foundation after your eyes. You do the foundation, and then I like to apply my lashes last, so because sometimes they irritate my eyes for some very odd reason. I'm not too sure why. I don't know if it's the glue expiring or something, so I like to put them last. But yes, so after you finish carving out that clean eye look, put your foundation on. But because I'm not wearing any foundation, I'm going to put on some concealer and proceed with my makeup like my face is my foundation. Yeah, so flat brushes have always been my favorite. Once I discovered them to apply my concealer, it just makes my life so much easier. It's less bulky, and it spreads that product out evenly, and I really flat brushes, so I'm gonna do that. And after I blend everything out, I'm gonna follow up with the beauty blender, because I do like how my beauty blender blends my face in addition to the flat brush. So I don't really like it alone, but with the flat brush, it's a really nice combo. Sometimes I find when my concealer looks a little bit too light, I take a darker concealer and apply that to the rest of my T-zone, because I feel like it kind of tones it down before I even put the baking powder, because sometimes the baking powder makes you even lighter, and I'm not really trying to do that, you know. But I just wanted to make it a little darker, so I added that dark concealer, and then I'm gonna blend it out with my beauty blender. We're gonna follow up by contouring very minimally. I like everything minimally, so this is minimal for me. I'm just gonna put it around my jawline, my cheekbones, my forehead, and then we are going to blend, honey bunny. We're going to blend, 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 blend. And then once that's done, yeah, you'll see my next step. Then this is like my least favorite part, but if you are a sweaty Betty like myself, you should be baking at all times, because it's supposed to help with the sweat and it's supposed to lock your makeup in. So you're just gonna want to bake all the places that you touched. And honestly, I'm supposed to have a translucent powder to bake the rest of the face. That is not my T-zone, but I don't have that, so we're just gonna ignore that. But you should do that because it's really good. Like, you have to bake, you should be baking your entire face. So that's one thing I can say I don't do that I do. So all I'm doing is now going back in with that same dark shadow and just basically going over it one more time to make sure I like the definition, and clean it up and just making that shape a little bit more perfect. I tried doing a quick lip and it was really fugly, so I'm not even going to show you guys the bull that I just did. We just going to ignore this altogether, honey. So I'm gonna apply my lashes now. It's because lashes just changed the goddamn game, honey. So you want to evenly coat the lash with the glue, blow on it so it get a little bit more tacky, and then wait for a little bit, maybe like 5 minutes, and then apply, or maybe like 2 minutes, but you just have to wait until it's tacky. And I take my time with my lashes. I want to make sure that I'm not going to walk outside and the wind going to blow and the lash going to go with it. You want to make sure it's secure. And I really recommend lash tweezers if you're not really good with lashes. They spoil you with this. And I got mine from Sephora. It was so good. And since I discovered gems and that come already on a paper with adhesive that you just stick to your face, I am a changed woman, so I'm gonna add those, one on the sides of my eyes and on the bottom. I actually don't think I leveled them out, but that's something I noticed really late. When I mean late, I mean I noticed it literally after I took off my makeup and looked at the pictures I took. I was like, oh my God, these are not leveled, but it's cute, it's cool, it's whatever. And then I'm gonna take that first pink and put it on my lower lash line, and I'm gonna take the darkest pink, in which I outlined the top eye. I'm gonna take that and put it on the bottom of where I added the light pink, and you're about to see. You're gonna see soon. Yeah, so I'm showing you that I'm taking the darkest and I'm just gonna put that all on the bottom of my lid. So I kind of mixed the two colors in on the lower lash line, honestly, but it seemed like it made more sense because it kind of just worked well with the top. And I took some setting spray, and then I like to add my mascara after the setting spray because I feel like it kind of makes my eyelashes stick out a little bit more. I don't know how to explain it, but it just does. So I'm taking a liquid lipstick, and I'm lathering it on top of the lip that I already have. It's a little bit darker pink, and then I'm going to use my lip palette to finish the look. So to give the lip look a bit more depth, I wanted to take a really dark pink and just basically line my lips with that color and leave the center open so that I can take a lighter pink and put it in the center. Pop that color first, and then I showed you guys what color I added onto it, and then I'm just gonna blend that on the top lip as well. And then I'm gonna highlight my T-zone just so I can be glowy bae, because who doesn't want to be glowy bae? And I'm using my ANASTASIA Beverly Hills palette that looks really crappy and I need to get a new one. And also I decided to take a brown lip liner and go back in with my lips just so I can give it a little bit more definition. I'm like addicted to brown liner. I use brown liners in every single lip look. It just does something beautiful. Voila! I wanted to do 2 buns, so I started with just seeing how I felt with the 2 buns, and then I liked it, and then I swapped for a second hairstyle to see if I liked that one, which I liked, but then I ended up going to another hairstyle, and then I basically triple back to the bun look. So don't mind me, y'all. I just wanted to show y'all my trials and tribulations of my hair and me seeing if I like feeling myself and all that jazz. Tell me which hairstyle you like the most, and I ended up just sticking with the 2 buns because I ain't have the time. Ooh, I've been in the sun for too long. Thank you so much for viewing my channel. Let's get it. Titty twerk. I really appreciate you. Tell me what you like, tell me what you don't like, comment, like, and subscribe. I really appreciate you. I'm so hungry. I gotta go eat. Like, comment, and subscribe. I appreciate you, OD, more than you know. And like I said, if you have any questions, comments, concerns, if you want to see something from me that you just haven't yet, I put the 2 buns back. I don't know, I'm in between the 2 buns and another hairstyle, but and my edges are like literally, they're peeling off, they're gone because they're hungry too. Thank you so much for viewing my channel. I really appreciate you. Like, comment, and subscribe. Tell me if you feeling me, if you feeling the look, if you're not. Like, I really appreciate you. Thank you so much. Get it. I'm so happy. I'm so happy I'm done. Comment and subscribe. I said like, comment, and subscribe. What? Like, comment, and subscribe. I said like, comment, and subscribe. Hey, like, comment, and subscribe. Okay, yeah, I gotta go eat. Love you guys. And there goes my camera. That's it. I'm done.